team that already has a couple of pretty talented big men. Just what have been your impressions of AJ and Jake from these first few
I mean, they play really well. Very talented. You know, both of them should be at some point in the NBA. Just depends on how hard they work. But just from a talent standpoint, it's awesome. I look forward to playing with such talented big men. We'll see how things go.
What is it from a skill perspective that, especially against an AJ, sets him apart?
Well, he's a big, but he's not a big that just lumbers up and down the floor. He can move his feet a little bit better than most bigs. He can shoot it up to 15, 17 feet. And then from a mental standpoint, he's smart. He doesn't jump at every point, taking different things that matter. He stays on his feet and block shots. So that's huge.
How's it helping you to go up against guys like that? Because you're going to be battle guys at least 3 and 4. I'm probably not going to see guys. A lot of guys that are bigger and better.
I think iron sharpens iron. And the biggest thing is be able to deal with such size and be able to go against it every day in practice makes it so much easier when you actually see it in the game. It's not like you're thrown off because you do it every single day. So, learning a little, scooping up and unders and pump fakes and different things like that, becoming a lot more crafty on the finishing side will help tremendously throughout the season.
You guys have talked a lot about the depth here in the first few weeks, and one of those is just people like you that can defend a couple of positions. Why does that help the team if you got that kind of defensive versatility?
Just in case, like we're switching. A lot of times, teams, they run their plays and they're going to run a ball screen, high ball screen. So to be able to switch maybe that 1 through 4 or the 1 through 3 is huge because then you don't have to do as many rotations, and your 5 can kind of stay in the paint. It just helps out, defensive end just from that standpoint. So.
What's the adjustment been like, getting here into practice and getting going with these guys?
It was tough at first. Now, it's just an everyday grind. Come in here, work out, get better, and then, go home and rest. So it's not nearly as difficult as it once was when I first started.
What was tough? Is it the physical side of it, the mental side of it, or a little bit of both?
Both. You got so many new philosophies that I didn't have at Cornell. Playing with, more talented players from every, 1 to 15 on a daily basis. Our lifting program's a little bit more tougher than it was at Cornell. So just, meshing all those 3 things together is great.
Is it difficult? Obviously, you were at Cornell for a few years. Is it difficult, switching, different school, different, environment here at Purdue?
Different everything.
Yeah.
I lived in the house with 13 of my other teammates. So
at Cornell?
Yeah, we were like brothers pretty much. So it's almost like coming from one family and then trying to fit in, and you're like, the cousin that no one really knows. So it's been difficult, but like I said, every day, these guys have kind of adopted me into their family, which I appreciate. I'm only here for 1 year or 2, but I've just been taking it one day at a time for the most part.
Who are some of the guys you've gotten close to and been kind of helping you out to make you not the odd cousin of the family?
Well, everyone in my group. So my original group was Donnie, and then I had Neil, and then Basil. So those are kind of my position guys, along with Jay and AJ. I'm with those guys a lot more. And then Sterling's my roommate. So I kind of say that little group of people help me out tremendously.
What's the how competitive have things been here? And do you feel kind of that urgency of people gunning for playing time?
Oh, absolutely, and that's the way it should be. You shouldn't come on a team where we're friends off the court. When we're on the court, everyone should be trying to push each other to excellence. And if you're slacking that day, then you're just not going to play the next game. That's just how it should be. So.
What are your expectations for yourself and for this team? And how now does it compare to what they were when you were looking at Purdue as an option?
Same thing. Very talented. At the end of the day, we should make it into a tournament, win a Big Ten championship. At least compete for one, if not win it. And for myself, just to go in there and play hard. I think I'll be it'll be a surprise for a lot of people. They expect me just to be on the team and for senior leadership. And obviously, I bring those traits and talents too. But I feel like I can, have more of an impact on the floor as well. So with plenty of time.
This is, last year obviously they didn't have the season they wanted to record-wise. You've got a couple guys like yourself and Sterling who are coming in from probably step up in competition. You've got freshmen who are coming in. Some of them have some injuries. Same thing as their senior season didn't go the way they wanted. I'm just wondering how much kind of collectively is there a bit of you guys have kind of a chip on your shoulder? Is that kind of motivating the whole roster?
Absolutely. Especially, Coach reminds me a lot of times, especially with the Ivy games last year, it's like your biggest rival and you go and lose by a lot of points. So a lot of people count us out. I think they got us ranked 7th, 8th in Big Ten. So they don't know. But we take it every day. It's like disrespect. And you're going to come out and throw a lot of people wrong. So beat up on each other and then go up and beat up on other people. And that's what it really is.
Thanks a lot.